and we welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his...
on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now a timeout for injury. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the gun, here's Tua. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
4-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Quick hitting slant there. It'll be a pickup of 10. And that will be a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's deep to the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready? 3rd down. 3 to go. He'll look to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's going to put up for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's another Oklahoma City first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, Duncan. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He's trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to have the first down. That one's good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, ThunderBirds. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score ThunderBirds 7, Steelers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. The blitz.
A massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Mason Graham. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Let's go!
Now a give on the ground, and he'll miss nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
19, Tiger, 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing left side. Catch is made. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. And evens 30 yards.
14-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. That's their 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Just let it come. Talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma take you for things, homie, so go ahead, get the style up. And if they hit, then let them hate them like the money pile up. Or we can go upside their
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Thunderbirds move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
Automatic first hit.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Johnson is running right, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Play action, Tagovailoa. He'll get this out to his running back, and will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Third and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Austin Seibert now. the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Steelers 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The ThunderBirds offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hold it ready. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The Steelers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, a loose football. No turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Here's 2. That's shot. It's Isaac to Slaw. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. 3rd and a yard. Tua gonna throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
31 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
Here's Tagovailoa. The pass taken in by Johnson. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air again, ThunderBirds. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. Seibert's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Downs. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Colts get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action, it's ThunderBirds. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing is Tua. side, it's Freiermuth. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Now it's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Thunderbirds offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out wide to Judkins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Bailoa. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. First and 10. Slav, a man in motion. Tua to throw again. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Johnson. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Steelers 17, ThunderBirds 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, faking the give. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Radical. Mustang 19. Take over.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Oklahoma City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
Oklahoma City.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, ThunderBirds. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked. Like this defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the ThunderBirds move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, ThunderBirds. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. They'll run. Johnson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Lions. 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker, because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Steelers' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out.
Automatic 1st down.
All right.
Tua now on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
His throw, left side, for Tesla. He's got it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
All right, come on.
Back to throw is Tua. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaac Tesla. Touchdown Steelers. That his second TD catch of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Steelers 24,
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Thunderbirds offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Panther 60. Check out.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
6-yard line.
Cardinal.
They run straight ahead with Judson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
City, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Through the middle of the field. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. That's your man.
A run with Judkins. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Second down, goal to go.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, it'll be Judkins, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
ThunderBirds 28, Steelers 44.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Tua. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle. Here's 2. Now he'll air one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1. One last throw here for Tua. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We start in the Pacific Northwest. The Seahawks at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the Seahawks quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Seahawks are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And this is Jackson Dart. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Desperados are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the tight end, Gunnar Helm. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.